There's out of position. We flop nothing, but we got a c-bet. Now, we played Bunny Pot earlier, and what I remember about him, my strategy was to let him hang himself. Like he's going to be vulnerable. I should probably be taking notes on this. He's vulnerable to mid-sized pots. Let him hang himself. That's what I remember from playing with him earlier. And so we're going to kind of go back into that strategy just right off the bat. Okay, that's a good enough hand. So I'll check here. 10 doesn't bother me. That's good enough to call. Tricky spot. We've only got the gut shot outs. That adds a lot of outs to his hand if he's got a diamond. And that crushes us because now all we've got is a pair of queens. But he had the other draw, so we're good to go. He puts money in pretty loosely. Yeah, we'll get off it this time. Sometimes, like if it was suited or if it was like a queen jack, I might find a call there against somebody who hangs himself, but not this early, not this soon. Alright, so how's the volume doing now? Like the mic's, I don't know, 1.5 inches closer. Can you hear me fine? Alright, so with the sixes, re-raising is going to be bad. It's going to overcommit us to the flop. We'll still be able to get all his money in. So we do have a pair, which might be good. I think it almost certainly is good. Ten-six, good little hand. Not super strong, but good enough. Man, he's been re-raising me a bunch. That's starting to concern me. I'll probably add a limping range in at this point. Like here. It's a great spot for a limp. And now that he's raised our limp, we have the pot odds to call. If we got 3-bet, we definitely wouldn't have had the pot odds to call. So we're looking at a 6 to give us a very hidden nut, but I don't know. If we float this, can we take it off him? If we raise it, can we win it? I think we can win it with a raise here. And we couldn't, but we got our pair. So we got to bet again. And now we can check it down. He probably should have folded to that raise. That was an awfully loose call. And the open jam for 50 big blinds. I think we got him tilted. Oh yeah, we definitely got him tilted. So we'll limp here and let him jam. Open folds to a limp. Very nice. Very well played. So because it's cash and not a tournament, I really don't ever have to call those till I've got kings. So I've got house to the 5. I'm not ahead, unfortunately. 12 outer. It's still a little bit weak. Don't know how I raised there. Ace 10 just not good enough. You can take my 20 cents all day long. I don't care. So he is, how many big blinds deep is he? 5? It's like 100 big blinds deep. No, that's not right. 60. So I really just have to call with the top 2% of my hands to make money. And I'm sure, like, when you're watching this video after the fact and you've got Poker Stove out and you're looking at, like, his shoving range and my calling range, I'm sure I'm making lots of small mistakes here. Like, I should probably call Ace-10, and I would if this was a tournament. But what I'd rather do is have him keep doing this, which there seems to be no sign of it stopping, until I've got a really, really good hand. Because there's no reason to take a 55% edge when I can take a 70% edge, you know what I mean? So given that that is, you know, it's a cash game, I'm at no risk of running out of time. Like, I could call there. It would be a small edge. The problem is, once I call, he's going to stop. He'll either double up and go back to playing regular poker, or he'll lose his money and he'll leave. And you know, you can shear a sheep many times, but only skin him once. And my call's going to skin him. So I want to skin him when I'm 80% to win, not when I'm 56, 60, 62%. And they're small mistakes, but poker's a game of mistakes. You just have to make fewer mistakes than your opponent. And he's making significant mistakes. So the severity of my mistakes means nothing. Means absolutely nothing compared to what he's doing. And years and years ago, when I was playing professionally and grinding, I would have snapped him off just like that the first time I had a decent ace. But now I don't have to, because I realize he's just going to keep going. He's just going to keep doing it. Or maybe he's had enough, I don't know. The thing is, every time he shoves, it's another chance for me. You know, it's another chance that I could have had a hand. So I'm getting an edge every single time. I'll keep collecting that edge as long as I can. And the one time he started folding to me. That's okay too. Maybe he's done fucking around. If he is, then he is. We'll beat him the old-fashioned way. See if he jams here. Oh, he open folds. Huh. I don't even know. Now that I'll snap him off with. There we go, got it in 70%. That I'll snap him off with. There we go. And see, I didn't have to like flip him at a significant like loss. Like it wasn't like I called with ace 7 and he happened to have ace queen the time he raised. I let him keep playing until I had a good hand, and the 2 times I got it in against him, I was 70% and 80% to win. Like, there's no reason to change a player. Like, a lot of the things we do in poker is trying to manipulate our opponent. Don't manipulate opponents who are making big mistakes. Don't do anything that's going to cause them to change their strategy. Sit back, be passive, wait, because the time will come when you'll get pocket 8s and they'll have 5-6, and you'll get it all in and you'll be way ahead.